In this video, I will save hours of your life, so listen carefully. You take your phone. You want to check something on YouTube that you had in mind. But instead of searching it up, you open the Shorts tab because one of those shorts look kind of tempting and interesting. And boom, you just wasted 10, 20, 30 minutes or even an hour of your life, or even more. And it's not like you just wasted your time. You also got that weird headache that makes you feel filthy and directionless. I'm 100% certain that you had this feeling before, or maybe you feel it right now. If you follow a few phone changes that I'm going to show you in this video, you'll stop being hooked on this bullshit. Because deep down, if you'll be honest, you don't really want to do it. In fact, you will greatly prefer to avoid doing it. So let's set up your phone that it will serve you, not the other way around. At the beginning, the most basic thing. Delete all the social media apps and all the apps that have feed on your apps that you use. That should be common sense, right? But of course, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to use them. You will be using these apps like tools, but we will get to it later. So delete right now TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and other apps with feed that you have on your phone that you know you use. I don't know, every of them. And if you're watching this video right now on your phone on YouTube, then switch up to other device or PC, or just do it for YouTube at the end of the video when you will do everything. Then delete the YouTube from your phone. Okay, congratulations, you just made your first step. You deleted all of the addicting apps. And if you haven't, then do it right now. Pause the video, uninstall TikTok, uninstall Instagram, uninstall Snapchat, and uninstall other apps that you're getting hooked on. You know exactly which apps I'm talking about, so do it right now. And of course, you don't want to just delete those apps and don't use them anymore at all, because sooner or later you'll install them again and you'll get back to scrolling like a little brained monkey. So what we want to do is to use those apps in a smart way that will avoid all the negatives and you'll get all the benefits. So you don't get hooked on, but you can still search and acquire the knowledge. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So for this matter, you're going to use your browser as a tool to use all of the social media, and you're going to install extension to them. I'm telling you by my experience, I just reduced my screen time from 2 hours, 3 hours a day, maybe, to an actual watching video 20 minutes, because what I'm doing is, like, for example, turning on YouTube some Huberman podcast or something like this and just listening to it in the background. So this screen time don't count, but the times I get hooked on just reduced to 0, because I don't have shorts at all, I don't have Instagram reels at all. So let's get into those extensions. For iOS, you're going to use Safari, the basic browser from iOS, and the blocking extension will be SocialFocus. This one is very good because it allows you to block several apps, Instagram and YouTube for sure, and I'm going to show you on the screen rest of them, I don't remember. And the price is, unfortunately, it's not free, and it costs $3.99, but it's really worth it, bro. It hides your thumbnails, it hides your short stuff, it hides the feed, it hides everything that gets you hooked on. And I'm going to show you how to set it up on the video right now. First of all, go to Safari settings, then go to extensions tab, then allow extensions, then allow every app that you see there, then go to Safari and select everything like I have. Leave hide explore turned off, because if not, you won't be able to search for anything. Here you have settings for Instagram. To be honest, I'm just logged out and it's the best way to not use it. For Android devices, you're going to use just the browser Firefox, because on Firefox you can download extensions, so as you can in Chrome, for example, on your PC. First extension is Unhook. Unhooked is also on Chrome, Google Chrome, and it's free. Second extension is Hide YouTube Thumbnails. It's also free. When you download it, then you have to just set it up. It's pretty easy, you just have to go to settings from those extensions and set them up. Next thing you want to do is turn off all of the notifications on your phone. The only app that you're going to leave turned on is just phone calls. So when someone will call you, then you will know that he's calling you. But for most of the time, keep the phone on silent mode, unless you just know that you have some important call to answer. Then common sense, just unmute it. But when you will be working, then ideally put your phone in other room, but you can also just put your phone on not disturb silent mode, so it won't ring and make any noises, because you want to use your phone when you will want to use it. You don't want your phone to dictate you when you will be using it. So when you will be working, then just put it on silent, not disturb mode, and ideally leave it in another room, so you will be able to focus better. And scientific research shows that people who use Greyscale on their phone has 30% less screen time. Colors are often used by app designers to capture attention and trigger addictive behavior such as increased time on browsing on their app or making impulsive purchases. For example, when you're buying some clothes, then they use some psychological tricks to trigger your primal instincts, you know. They studied our brain more than we could even imagine, so they can manipulate it as much as possible. So yeah, just for most of the time, turn the grayscale on. And this is actually pretty common sense, like less colors, less dopamine, and less dopamine, lower usage. Like pretty easy to understand, right? So turn the grayscale on to stop falling for those algorithms made by those app designers that are made to keep you on their app as much as possible to waste your time. And here's how you do it. You write COO in settings, differentiate without color filters, and turn the grayscale on. And of course you don't want to keep it all the time. When you'll be taking some photos that you want to take them pretty nicely, then just turn it off. Or when you'll be showing photos to others, then of course turn off the grayscale, but when you finish, then turn it on back again. Now your phone is set up to be your tool, not the other way around. I just saved you hours of your time, as I promised. If you won't do those changes on your phone, then you'll literally waste hours of your life on scrolling when you won't even know and notice, and you won't even remember that you were scrolling. This is just empty wasted time. Subscribe and like the video if you found it valuable and if it helped you, and bye.